Hello, welcome to F1 2022 Grand Prix mode in Hungary. Starting P7 with Alonso and very difficult on traction. As you can see, I'm getting passed on the right side there, losing a bunch of positions because that AI has just great traction. And starting on a medium tire is just so much harder than on a soft. And now on P9 with Norris in front of me. Now down the hill onto turn 2. Taking a nice tight line and got Bottas behind me while cutting him off very aggressively. So some P9. And the AI is aggressive really. As you can see, them battling them there, making me have to slow down a little bit. So I had the AI set at 85, which I thought was a little bit high, but I found out during the race it wasn't high at all. But it still made for a nice race, thanks to my horrible start. And the cars are set on realistic, I think. Which I thought was kind of interesting with the Alpine. Even though the Alpine is really the fourth car of the game, I think. And it should be very lonely normally in the race. DRS enabled. Don't have DRS yet though, of course. Now on to Norris into turn 1. And taking the turn 1 is not the easiest. And now Norris driving away just a little bit. I can catch up in this part, and this is such a technical circuit. It's really great circuit, really, I think. Being narrow here though, but really fun. I'm pumping some ERS to get close to Norris. Now these long kind of hairpins. Less dirty air than in the last game, luckily. A small moment there on the exit, compromising my run on the turn 1. I'm not gonna get by just yet, probably. I can brake pretty late in this game though, which is fun, but your car has to be next to the car in front, of course. Now once again, I'm gonna try to have a good exit. Taking a way different line there. And still not an optimal exit. Dumping some ERS. But the slipstream not working very well. Just taking a look a little bit on the inside. But he's still ahead. And you really can't go too crazy on the AI in this game. Which is good, I think. But now in lap 7 and getting a good run onto Norris into turn 1. And they're putting it on the inside. Pretty easy move actually still. What a nice move. And now going to hunt down my teammate. And again a nice run into turn 1. But he's just ahead a little bit too far. And I narrowly avoided him, luckily. And now pretty close to him in the final sector. And now again driving a different line. But that really compromised my exit. Unfortunately, and I didn't expect that. I'm out of ERS too, and Ocon's not apparently. So I'm still not able to get him. But in lap 9, I'm nicely onto him in a slipstream. On the inside once again, braking a lot later. And there we go, onto the position. Actually, Ocon went and fought back, because I went quite wide on the exit of turn 4, and there he is again. So that was actually pretty cool, going side by side through there. Got the inside, and I just can put my car in front of him. And that was pretty funny. And from then on, quite a lonely race actually, until the pit window opened. So the pit window is from lap 16 to 20. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna go very long, because my tires are still pretty alive, even with a green delta here, so just went for it. And I saw that Sainz was still behind Russell, so I thought maybe I should box anyway, but that was actually a great reason not to pit, so that I can catch them later on. And into lap 20, I could really feel my tires starting to drop off here. On the exit, you can see me slide a little bit, so this is really time to go to the pits. And taking a nice wide line into the pit lane, almost into the wall, but luckily I didn't go into the wall. And on the exit, there the Mercedes and Ferrari go. I'm only 2 seconds behind them, so that's a pretty nice timing. So my stint on the medium tire was really good. Surely at the end, because I was just getting into it very well. And 2 laps later, I was really able to catch up to Russell. It's only 2 seconds ahead, but I can see myself just getting closer and closer. And I was just really in the zone at this point, which is cool. And lap 24 I got DRS on Russell, and I'm braking here in the middle to get out of the dirty air, which I'm not sure how much that affects the temperatures and stuff, but it's something that I see real life drivers doing, and sometimes I just like to imitate that. So on lap 25 again DRS, and now a lot closer. Going on the outside, which is really difficult. So he does leave you space, which is surprising. But just way too bad of an exit to stick it on the inside. I'm gonna have to wait one more lap. But this is nice racing. I just love racing on Hungary. And it's just impossible here in turn 4 to get him. Actually, Hamilton is pretty close ahead as well. Now very close onto the exit. And I really already passed him. The braking? No, not really. Wow. He puts his car very nicely there, but still get ahead on the inside. Turn 2. There we go. He did try it, but didn't work. So into P6. Now very quickly already onto Hamilton. So with this realistic car, I'm really too fast for this AI level. And, here on the inside again, braking later, and really the AI just loses a bunch of time in the braking, which already was the case in Breaking Point in last year's story mode as well. And very easily past Hamilton. And I really thought this was gonna be it. This is gonna be the maximum. But then I'm just putting in the fastest lap of the race, which I really didn't expect. And also, Perez in front of me is struggling pretty hard. So I was really catching him at some point. So on lap 30 here, 3/10 only behind him. So at this point I was just on fire. Braking nice and late. Taking a different line once again. And wow, so close onto him. Getting an outside line. This time working very well. And gonna need some ERS surely. Braking very late. Taking a nice wide line around him. And there we go. In a P4. So I was just wondering how old his tires were.
Their tires are 13 laps old.
And my tires were 10 laps old. And then again I thought this was really it. Even though I'm the fastest man on the track at the moment. Not gonna catch signs, I thought. But I did catch signs. Because this game is realistic and this engine failed, I guess. So I'm now even in the podium positions. Now I'm approaching Latifi, which is always the first back marker you will approach in this game. Very realistic as well. And he doesn't even move aside because he's Latifi. But I was trying to improve my fastest lap here and the fastest lap of the race in general. And I do have DRS because of Latifi, which is nice. And at the end of the lap, Zhou Guanyu is actually in the way. And I thought because Latifi didn't go out of the way, I thought Zhou was not gonna get out of the way either. But he did. So getting a nice run onto the finish line and again improve myself. So yeah, that was a good race. But the AI is just really too low, so I should put it higher. But anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed.